Okay, guys. So today we are going to talk about dialogue. And you have definitely seen dialogue in stories. We have an example right here from Ira Sleeps Over. You might not have mastered it in your own writing yet, and that's okay. So, authors choose to use dialogue for several reasons. It's not just about having the characters talk. Sometimes the dialogue is used to reveal some kind of important information that we wouldn't be able to get otherwise. It can reveal events that have happened that maybe our main character wasn't aware of. It could reveal elements of what the conflict or the problem of the story is. It can give us character details. Dialogue always has some kind of purpose, though. It's not just about making the characters talk. Um, so we need to make sure that in our story, we have at least one scene that has some kind of dialogue. And we want to make sure that our dialogue is moving the story ahead in some way. So I have this excerpt here from Ira Sleeps Over, and this is just from the beginning of the story. It began when my sister said, "Are you taking your teddy bear along?" "Taking my teddy bear along," I said. "To my friend's house? Are you kidding? That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Of course I'm not taking my teddy bear." And then she said, "But you never slept without your teddy bear before. How will you feel sleeping without your teddy bear for the very first time?" "Hmm. I'll feel fine. I'll feel great. I'll probably love sleeping without my teddy bear. Just don't worry about it," I said. "Who's worried?" she said. But now she had me thinking about it. Now she really had me thinking about it. I began to wonder, suppose I won't like sleeping without my teddy bear. Suppose I just hate sleeping without my teddy bear. Should I take him? All right, so what I want you to think about right now is what purpose does this piece of dialogue have right here? What is the author revealing about the story? If you said that this piece of dialogue is showing us what the problem or the conflict of the story is, you are right. This interaction between Ira and his sister is helping us know that Ira is now concerned about whether or not he should bring his teddy bear for his first ever sleepover. Okay, so notice it's not just about the characters talking, it's about them talking to move the story along. Some things for you guys to keep in mind when you are adding dialogue is that you need to format it properly. Anytime someone new talks, you make a new paragraph. And to do that, just press enter and you'll make a new paragraph. Then around the words that your character is saying, you need to add quotation marks. So the quotation marks go around what the character is saying as well as punctuation. And then finally, make sure that it's clear who is talking. Okay. So I have my question here. Can you tell who is talking each time there's a piece of dialogue and what helps keep that information clear for you? So this author has tagged it in a couple different ways. It began when my sister said, I know that his sister is saying this. And then taking my teddy bear along, I said, there's the tag there showing me that Ira, the narrator, is speaking. And then we've got another one of those tags for his sister. And then she said, and then I've got I said, and she said. So the author has made it very clear each time who is talking by using those tags. By having a different paragraph for each piece of spoken language in there, the author is also making easy for us to tell that a new speaker is talking. Okay, so your assignment today is going to be to take a piece of text from your story and turn it into dialogue. Here is my example here. And I just copied it from my narrative template. Sorry, it's taking a second for it to load. I just copied it from here and then pasted it here. So my original text, you can see, is a lot shorter than my new text, right? But here's what I originally had. She decided to go to her parents and ask for their advice. They told her that clothes would definitely help people know something about her, but she should just be comfortable with who she is and that confidence would attract others to her. She went to bed that night not feeling confident in herself or in her ability to make new friends. So this text is okay, but it doesn't really do a good job of showing what's happening. It's just telling me, right? And we know that our readers prefer it when we show them what's going on in the story. So this is how I went ahead and I changed it up. I still kept my first sentence. She decided to go to her parents and ask for their advice. Mom, Dad, I really want to make a good first impression tomorrow at school. I'm trying to think about everything and anything I can do to help with that, but I'm getting really stuck on what to wear, she explained. Mom answered, Kaylin, I'm sure whatever you pick will be fine. Yeah, honey, as long as you wear something you feel good in, your confidence will shine through and others will see it. Everyone's going to want to be friends with you, Dad added. Kaylin listened to what her parents said, but she wasn't so sure it was going to be as easy as they were making it seem. She went to bed that night not feeling confident in herself or in her ability to make new friends. So rather than telling me that she went to go talk to her parents, now I'm showing the conversation, right? And it makes my story a little bit more interesting. And then in my example here, I just showed you the places where I changed up um, the text to include more dialogue. I want you guys to try to have at least one scene with dialogue. I've got a couple different examples in mind so you can see how I did it. And I gave you a little arrow here to explain it. My dialogue is highlighted in blue to make it easy for you guys to see. All right, so that's it for this little mini lesson. I'm excited to see how you guys use dialogue in your stories. Go ahead and get to it.